guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have a very fun video for you today, one that I am really excited for and I've been wanting to do for a while now. So let's just jump in. For the last few months, have really been wanting to start a garden. I really wanted to start growing some veggies. I really specifically wanted to start growing some tomatoes and see how well I could do. And I didn't know if I could do it where we live because, well, yeah, we live in California. So you think heat, sun, perfect for tomatoes, right? We live in a much cooler part of California. So we don't get as much direct heat for as long. We don't get as hot of weather, and I didn't know how tomatoes would do here. So I thought about it a really long time, and I kind of started trying to figure out my options. I wanted to learn not just tomatoes and how maybe I could do them here, but I also wanted to know if there were other veggies that I could do, and maybe other veggies that might do better in this climate. So I went to the person in my life that I know knows the most about this, and that is my mother-in-law. Andrew's mom has done awesome doing different gardens every place they've been, and so I kind of went straight to her when I started really feeling like I wanted to, and asking her thoughts, asking her advice, seeing what she would suggest trying and what she maybe would start with, and I have started a garden. I say that loosely. It's not fully a garden yet, but I started planting. What I'm starting with is what I want to show you guys today, and that's gonna be what I go and build it up from. I definitely still have stuff I want to do. I definitely still have things I need to do for it, but this is what I'm starting with, and I can then take you guys along on the journey on growing that and learning more and seeing where this takes me. Because I honestly don't know how well this is gonna do. We're gonna have to see. It's kind of trial and error. So this might seem pretty obvious, but these right here are kind of a starting point. They're already established plants. I just have to keep them alive. And if I cultivate them right, they'll turn into quite the little display. So I'm excited about these. These are definitely something I'm testing myself with for if I'm able to keep this thing alive or not. And I have told you guys a ton about this thing and how this is kind of my first venture into trying to grow something on my own. It is daisies that I got in the cheap section at Target, and I've impressed myself, but I do still have a lot to learn, and I'm not fully convinced of how this will go. The next step down are these. These are something that my mother-in-law started for me. She started it, and I have the responsibility of cultivating it and growing it and keeping it going. So I have strawberries, a grapevine, and I honestly can't remember what else. That's a fail, but I know I have strawberries and a grapevine here. And then I gotta show you what's inside. So this is our window. It is like literally the only spot in the house that gets direct sunlight. And it is where the plant you saw outside has been for the last few months until I kind of started feeling more comfortable putting it outside and testing it out. So this is my actual stuff I'm growing. You can see that tray behind me. It has 3 different types of things in it, and it is on a heating pad to keep it warm so that the stuff that needs heat, like tomatoes, can last. So the way I have decided to try to do tomatoes after getting advice from somebody I really trust is on a heating pad in a tray inside to start them. And then once I feel like they're established enough and they've grown enough, transplanting them outside and slowly getting them used to the climate and putting them in the sunniest spot I can outside even after that. So on the tray you'll see I have tomatoes. I have 12 tomato seeds planted. I have 12 cucumber seeds planted, 3 squash, and 3 lettuce. So for my first year, this is what I'm going to try to grow. So I'm going to be trying to grow tomatoes, cucumber, squash, and lettuce, but a smaller number of them. We're gonna see how this goes. I hope it's not too much for me. I kind of tried to ask as many questions as I could. My mother-in-law came over and helped me last night, and she was a tremendous, tremendous help. I'm very grateful for her help and advice, and we'll see how this goes. So for now, they're gonna be in here on their nice little warm heating pad. So that's the plan. That's what I'm planning to grow. That is my garden idea. I do have other ideas for later, but I don't know how those are gonna pan out yet, and I'm not there yet, so I'm trying not to jump ahead. I will share more about that in another video. If you guys would like to continue seeing updates on this. If you enjoyed this type of video, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. If you have any starter advice for gardening, leave that down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on, and I will see you guys Monday. Bye!